Hello, and welcome to Relatable Bitches Podcast. I'm your host, Hina.
And I'm your host, Marge. We're so excited to have you here with us today.
This is the space where we will dive into all the messy, beautiful, and totally relatable aspects of life. From family and friends to career struggles and everything in between. We're here to keep it real and have some fun.
That's right. Our goal is to create a community where we can laugh, cry, and feel understood. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into today's episode.
The Relatable Bitches podcast is for entertainment and informational purpose only. It may contain mature themes and sensitive topics. The views expressed do not constitute professional advice and should not replace expert consultation. Personal stories shared are unique to individuals and not universally applicable. The hosts, producers, and associated parties are not liable for any consequences resulting from the use of this content. While we strive for accuracy, we cannot guarantee all information is current or error-free. By listening, you acknowledge and agree to these terms.
Welcome back to another episode of the Relatable Bitches podcast. I'm your host, Marge.
And I'm Hina.
And today we're talking all things 90s
Ooh.
and Hina's deprived childhood.
Hey man, like I said, disclaimer before we move on. I did grow up in America, but I did grow up with my grandparents. So we watched a lot of Filipino movies. When everybody was going to Blockbuster, we were going to Magat. Which, no, not Magat. Whatever. It was a Filipino place. But yes, we have gone to Blockbuster, but we went more to the Filipino store than
And the only reason why I'm saying Hannah's deprived childhood is because she didn't know who Drop Dead Fred was or Death Becomes Her.
I have no idea.
And I had to actually pull up Gumby online for her to actually know who Gumby was.
I really thought he was just the celery guy. No. I never knew that was his name.
It's the Play-Doh guy.
Oh, he looked like a celery. But yeah, no, and I think in the 90s or like in that late, whatever, there was a lot of good shows. It was like Sister, Boy Meets World, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And there's a lot of
Charmed, Buffy, Angel, Will and Grace.
I never liked Will and Grace.
I loved Will and Grace.
I don't get it. I just never.
However, I couldn't get into the new spin-off. Like hold on. What is it called when they relaunch? It's not a spin-off, is it?
I have no
It's with the same characters.
Yeah, no spin-off. Yeah, no spin-off is like from that story, but with different
reboot.
People.
It's a reboot. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I couldn't really get into the reboot. Like I watched the first season and then halted at that.
Yeah,
but that was the same with Saved by the Bell.
Yes,
I watched
a
little bit of it and I was like, yeah, this is done. Yeah. This should have stayed in the 90s.
I keep it there. Because even like Boy Meets World, they have the Girl Meets World with his daughters. I watched it, but it wasn't the same. Yeah. Again, it could be because it's different humor, right? Like the younger kids probably would have liked it, but I just didn't understand.
Did you watch Sabrina?
Yes, the teen.
Good.
I can tell you.
What about Daria?
Sometimes.
I occasionally still get into my little emo Daria phase.
Why do I see that? Like, why do I?
I do. I really do. People talk to me, I'm like,
I totally see that though. No. Tell me why you see that. You're like, I don't like you. You're going to get this. Like Daria does that. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I do.
But that also happens when I sit at home listening to songs that are so depressing. I somehow get into my Daria.
Okay. You got to tell me, what's your favorite song growing up?
I don't have a favorite song.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a favorite song.
Yes.
I have favorite songs.
Yeah. Depending on my mood.
It depends on my mood. Same. It depends the style because I like certain music certain times.
Yes.
I listen to a new song and it becomes on my sort of repeat, not necessarily repeat, but it goes on my daily tunes of things that I listen to.
It's funny. I didn't even know I liked country.
I love country music.
Till maybe a year ago, maybe that year and a half. Yeah, because I was like, in my head, it was like hip hop, like Filipino songs. And I started listening to country and I was like, oh my God, they're so sexy.
I turned 30 and it was like country music. Yeah. And I thought there was something wrong with me because I genuinely thought, how did I turn 30 and all of a sudden start enjoying country music?
But it's so good, like the
lyrics. But I also think it got better. I'm going to get up a lot of shit for that one.
What do you mean? That's a classic. Yeah, but I do the newer. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I don't really like. I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. There's some of them I'm like, their voice so good. The lyrics, like what they're talking about. I was like, it's like I got heartbroken again. I was like, I love that.
I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about this whole Beyonce not getting nominated for a country music award?
Oof. Okay, I think of two things of it. I feel like Beyonce, yes, because their argument is because she is from Texas. She did grow up country. Yes. However, I feel like her, I don't know, but again, I don't know her personally, because it's like Post Malone, right? I guess you would say he started off as hip hop and that was how it's portrayed, and now he's really moving into his stuff and he's doing some country. I would accept that open arms. But, oh yeah, he's very country. But I don't know. I just feel like I just don't see her in that. And I feel like it's just more because her brand, technically she's a brand. It's not that. And I feel like just her is not that. But again, I don't know her personally. I just don't think it works.
You don't have breakfast with her on a Sunday morning?
No, not anymore. Oh, it's because I moved to Australia. Not because that I don't know her. But
Be neighbors.
Yeah. But at the same time, I just... Sorry, because she has a picture up there. I just don't see it. I just feel, can she just stay in her own lane and leave the country?
Is that her?
Yeah, I believe so.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that doesn't...
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'm going to say it's the angle that I'm on.
Yeah, maybe. But I just don't feel like, I feel like she stay in her own space, because it's like there's so many other country singers, because she already is such a big name. So being put in there, I feel like she just gets slipped in there to be slipped in there. But there's really great country singers that I feel would have been, or that have been better. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, because there's like Beyonce, like lovers. But I don't know.
Do you want my take on it?
Oh, yes, of course.
I don't think people should be nominated for awards based on music that was already made that won awards. Her lyrics in the song that she wants to be nominated for are somebody else's lyrics. They were sung on a different song beforehand.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Man, where have I didn't know that. Earth.
For those of you that know, no. But
makes sense.
The Royal Queen, Miss Dolly Parton.
Oh, it's hers.
Has sung a very similar song.
See, that's the thing. Again, we're not in the music industry. I don't know, but I've heard a lot about that, where it's just like people that are supposed to do the credit don't get it. And it's only because her brand is so big. So it's like people don't know or would even look into it. Like, yeah. I didn't fucking know.
There's songs that Beyonce doesn't perform anymore because she didn't give the credit where it was due, and those artists spoke out about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's never going to play that live again, or we're never going to sing that at a concert again or anything like that.
Because even...
what was that Neo song that she did? She doesn't sing that.
Oh, because it was somebody else singing.
No, because Neo basically called her out.
Oh, okay.
Because she wasn't giving credit where credit was due.
Yeah, because even I was watching this thing about, I know we talked about Diddy last week, but Mace,
yeah,
he wrote or produced a lot of and never got the credit for it.
Sia.
Yes.
Wrote a lot of music and never got credit for it.
Even Megan Trainor.
They have full camps.
What do you mean full camps?
Like full writers camps.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, artists have actually come out saying, it's a camp where you just sit there writing like 12 hours a day.
Oh, shit.
If not more. And that's all you have to do. And then you have to basically hand everything over to them.
Oof. But I feel like, why wouldn't you give credit though? You know what I mean? Like
because they're already being paid for them, so then they
what is it
believe
called?
that they
ghostwriters or something.
Yeah.
No, because
like that,
to me, like in any business or in anything or in any life, you can't do everything. So if you are good at the singing and the feeling of it, that's fine. Then you stay there and you say, okay, and written by whatever.
I want Destiny's Child to come back.
Oh my God. You know, the writing's on the wall. Stuff. You know, the writing, I know all of the songs in that freaking CD. Like I had a boombox. I was sitting next to my bed and I'd play that on repeat on my CD. But that's the thing. Like, I mean, in anything, you just don't get the credit. Because a movie, again, I don't know, I'm not in the entertainment business. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't get credit.
Oh, yeah, no, we're producers, we're writers, we're the experts in the field. Said no one ever.
But I guess in the end, my feelings on it, I feel like she should stay where she should stay, and I feel like there's a lot of other great singers, and that in that category where it's just, bro, like stick with where you're at. That's fine, whatever you may be. But and also now finding that out,
people just need to find better things to write about. Yeah. Beyonce not getting nominated for a country music award is not newsworthy.
Yeah,
stop it.
Yeah,
stop it.
But that's the thing again, because she's big already. You know what I mean? That she has that brand, so whatever that she puts out, people are gonna be like, oh my God, yes, listen to me. But And I think that's the thing. Like even now, like a lot of the things that are rising again. Touch on back to the Diddy stuff. A lot of them are getting called out. Jay-Z, Usher, all of them. They're getting called out to the point where it's just, oh my God, I feel like my childhood was all a lie.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in the media right now where it's just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You don't know who to trust. You don't know. I mean, and what I say, you don't know who to trust. You don't know which of your childhood, the people that you looked up to, the people that you sung to, the people that you watched,
because
the people that you admired.
We were just talking about Justin Timberlake, right? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Jeez, like what a slap in the face.
Great example.
Yeah.
Drink driving. Well done, Justin. Well done. Look, at least he actually pled guilty and apologized for that. But you're taking some form of accountability.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like, and that's the thing, like growing up, like I think because actually this is a good question. Do you feel like because back then there was no social media, so it was easier for them to get away with a lot of things?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, same.
Hell yeah. I've said it before. I am so glad that I grew up like that I was born when I was born.
Me
Because
too.
at least my teenage years were not with a camera in front of me.
Yeah, or was it that reel I made this week? Like now I could track my kids. That's why my eldest has a phone because they walk home, so I could track them. I'm like, man, imagine if I got tracked back then. Whew, like my father. But how many times I told him I was somewhere, but I wasn't. If my child tried to do that now, I'd be like, you lying. Lawyer. I would say things like, oh, I'm just at my friend's house. It's 15 minutes away, but I'm going down to Monterey, which is like another an hour or so away at some random person's house. Or
hell yeah. We're going to the library after school.
Lies.
No, we just needed time to get back on the train from Sydney because we didn't go to school that day at all.
Yes.
Stop it.
Oh,
the stupid things that we did.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know how I'm alive. I don't know how I'm alive.
Okay.
Don't know how I made it to the age that I am right now.
I think maybe this is some good gateway to talk about like back then, and I'm sure a lot of us feel the same way. I was able to like work all day because I used to work like 10 to 7, go party all night long, wake up the next day at 7 or 8, go to work and do it again, and do that like multiple times a week. If I was to do what I did back then, give me at least a week and a half of like doing nothing after that to recover, if that, like maybe a little bit longer now. I wouldn't be able to survive at all.
I have one cocktail now and I feel hungover the next
Oh
day.
yeah, you know the one we drank. You know when we drank that one the other week. After that, I was like, damn, I need a nap. I was like, good nap would be really good. And it wasn't even that strong. Maybe like half. They probably gave us like half a shot. You know what I mean? And they're probably like, look at them laughing their fucking asses off with that half a shot. But back then, again in the night, I just feel but I think social media definitely has put a lot of people in the Microsoft it's a Microsoft. What is it? What is Microsoft? No, what is it called? In the made things more exposed.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because of the fact that it's so easy now. Literally, I can take a picture of someone and everybody will know, and it can't be altered. Probably in the newspaper back then, you can say
there's a lot of deep fakes.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things now. I think. Again, thank God we were born when we were born because we still got a little bit of technology, but you can still delete it off your, digital camera.
The cameras were so grainy. You couldn't make out who the hell was in the actual video to begin with. So it doesn't matter.
You're like, thank you, Jesus. Or the flip phones when you can get little videos. And it just it has a little delay. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. You put it in, you're like, the delay, and it's so grainy. And then you're just like... You're like, no, that was you, sweetheart. That wasn't some random ass person from the club.
Oh yes, my God.
And the thing is, it's just like, I think back then as well. Did you guys have here? We used to have, okay, actually, this is something we used to have this thing starting from 6th grade. It's called Teen Zone. Basically, you have a party.
Is that like a safe space?
Technically, was not. If you're watching this on YouTube, it was a safe space. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because you didn't have the internet back then.
Yeah, so it would be from like 6 to 9.
Did, but it wasn't.
And we would have
accessible.
just like a disco. Yeah, we'd have a disco party. You just dance all night long. Starting from 6th grade. Yeah, I know these chairs. But if I think about it now, like my daughter went to a good glow party for an hour and she had so much fun. And I was like, damn, we used to have that every Friday.
Yeah.
Did you guys have that here?
Yeah.
See, they don't have that
But it
now.
was like different. But it wasn't. It was put on by your local, like
Right,
RSL.
right? Pub. Yes, RSL, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
I was
Yeah.
thinking pub. No, not
No,
pub.
I was about to say, I was
RSL.
like, damn, you guys started really young. But exactly, now they don't really have those things. And it's weird because, again, I mean, like, it's also weirder. They have these things during school holiday here from age 12 to 25. They have this like, during school holidays.
12 to 25.
Yeah, swear to God. I could
That's
show
a
you.
weird age range.
Correct. I was like, these 25-year-olds hanging out with 12-year-olds. I will show you the thing. That's why I was like, wait, what? I was like, I don't feel comfortable about that. It could be like 12 to 16 or 12 to 14. But yeah, swear. That's what I'm
12
saying.
to 25. Who ran into the freaking wall and thought that was appropriate?
Let me show you. I swear to God, I'm not lying because I was shocked my damn self. I was like, is that okay? I was like, are we supposed to do that?
No.
But then again,
No.
now, thank God though, that there is, it's downloading. There is, or not. Oh, here. There is like the phones. You have
I don't know if
I
the
find my
microphone
iPhone.
is now overly sensitive, but I can hear myself breathing.
Oh
into the
really?
mic.
Oh, it's not there anymore. But yeah,
my God.
but that's the thing. Back then, it was so easy. I'm really gonna say, back then it was a lot easier to get away with certain things.
Yeah,
But now it's
it really was.
yeah, because now I know everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm sure they'll get more creative and find different ways. But yeah, no, I think in the 90s there was a lot of things. Oh, so what else was I going to ask you? But you actually, I wish to ask you. You don't know what three men and a baby was though.
No, I
No,
didn't.
see, that is a really old movie though. What else? There's just a lot of things that we didn't. You guys. Oh, how about like food here? Did you guys have like random?
Did we have food in
No,
Australia?
I meant, like,
Is that what
did
you're
you guys
asking?
ever have
Why, yes,
the
yes, we
colored
did.
ketchup?
The coloured ketchup.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
sure. I have to.
Ketchup. These ones. Heinz colored, they purple, green.
I don't remember them.
Yeah, so we used to have those. But that's what I mean. Back then I feel wellness also wasn't, or real food wasn't really a big thing. We used to have random things like
Did
that.
you say real food wasn't what?
Because these are all like chemically made, I guess you would say. Because who has purple ketchup? That's food dye of just thinking about it now. I don't even think I'd feed my children that. They're Heinz. And did you guys used to have? Oh, this is one thing I think.
I don't remember it. It's not something that I remember.
I think I was shocked at nobody. Do you know what cheese in a can is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you guys used to eat that?
No.
Oh, dear. Vienna
I only
sausages?
remember it from movies.
Yeah. Vienna sausages?
Vienna sausages. Yeah, of course we've had Vienna
Yeah.
sausages.
But like the canned ones?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
see-
we had them.
Yeah.
I never ate them.
Yeah, that was a big thing growing up. Yeah. Oh man, I feel like we really have lived in different worlds. It's similar.
I grew up eating proper food.
That's what I was. That's exactly.
Like
That's what I said.
actual,
It's not.
like proper food, meaning my mum cooked dinner and
There we
made
go. Yeah.
lunches and stuff like that. Like
Same,
it was
same,
real food. It
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't
same, same.
takeout and things like
No.
that.
Well, takeout was very rare, but that's what I mean. But
That
these
was
were like
more
treats.
in my sort of teenage years that
When-
she let me,
Get your own.
or after, it was really after my dad left that she softened on the takeout
Yeah,
side
yeah,
of
yeah,
things,
yeah.
where she allowed me to have a lot more Maccas and things like that.
Yeah.
But Maccas, for those of you that aren't in Australia, is McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Maccas.
What's funny when like my
I'm
with
gonna
my
have my
kids.
American friends listening to this going, Maccas.
Yeah, because my eldest will say McDonald's, but my youngest they'll be like, "Mom, I want Macca's." I was like, "It's McDonald's." How about do you guys eat?
See, to us,
SpaghettiOs?
McDonald's is McDonald's farm.
What is McDonald's farm?
Old McDonald had a
Oh.
farm.
I was like, I was like, who's McDonald's farm? Ooh, it's been that's been.
It's been a morning.
Yeah. Did you guys? But you guys have what is it called? Devon's meat.
Devon, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys just eat it like that?
You'd slice it up and
Yeah,
put it in
and
a
then you-
sandwich
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Never
or
had
you
that.
just eat it,
Yeah.
just
Like that.
like that.
I guess
Yeah.
like bologna. We have bologna,
Yeah.
which is pretty the same.
It was just cheap. So
Yeah,
it
correct,
worked at the time.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
a Devon sandwich or,
Yep.
you know, like that.
You
with a-
see,
with a
there's all
bottle.
these, all these things that they have back then. Like I think it's even now. Like when I came here, I didn't really know about what is that called, fairy bread.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
was
but you wouldn't
shocked.
because that's an Australian thing.
Yeah, but I was shocked. I was like,
I act shocked. Like, everyone needs to know what
Yeah.
fairy bread is.
like because
but
like,
no, if
yeah.
you don't grow up in Australia, you would never know what
Yeah,
it actually is.
and I didn't know that because when my kids came or when we did childcare, they were like, "Oh, we just had this."
You were
and
probably
fairy
in
bread."
the Woolworths, going through Woolworths, going, "What the fuck
fuck
is
is
fairy
fairy
bread?
bread?
Kids
Yeah.
put it on the list. What is it? Where is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, because my
Did you ask somebody?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what's it called? My coworkers from because I used to work. Yeah, yes, we all used to work, and we had like an Australia day. They did Vegemite on toast, and I to be honest, with you, I didn't know of like I just thought you just slapped it on like peanut butter. Wrong. There's a way. There's a technique.
Butter first,
Yes.
then the sprinkles.
Yeah. But that's it. I just didn't know any of that. I was just like, oh, let's lay it on there. No, just kidding. Then I can just lay it on there. But yeah, no, the Lunchables. You guys don't have Lunchables here.
We did. It wasn't something that I had.
You had Lunchables here?
Yeah. I know there were kids that had them in their lunch
But it
boxes
didn't
and things
stick.
like that, but it wasn't something that was really popular. It's not like everyone had it. Like, for example, poppers,
What's poppers?
like the juice boxes.
Oh, yeah.
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 It wasn't something like that every single child had in their lunchbox.
Yep.
Everyone had a juice box basically in their lunchbox.
Yeah,
Poppers,
yeah,
what we
yeah,
call
yeah.
them.
No,
what we
yeah.
called them. I don't really know if that's what.
Because
They're
when I
still
came
called.
here, I was pregnant. When I first came to Australia, I was pregnant. And I was craving Lunchables. And then we went to Woolies. And I swear to God, all of them looked at me like, what the hell? And it was only one
No,
kid.
you had to get them
Yeah.
like from
Yeah.
your actual like little convenience
Yeah.
store places
Yeah.
and
And-
things like that. The ones that actually stock like American
Correct.
lollies.
And one of the
bits
kids,
and bobs.
one of the kids goes, "That's an American food," and I was like, "Yeah, it is." And he's, "They don't have that here," and I was so heartbroken because I was like, "What do you mean? What?" But yeah, did you guys have like bagel bites?
Not that I can remember. I don't think so. No.
Oh, it's just so different. I feel like, and because even me, I didn't know there was like meat pies and all that stuff. We didn't have that. Like we had chicken pot pies. You know what? Nobody even knows what chicken pot pie is.
What do you mean you didn't have meat pies?
We didn't have meat pies.
So you didn't know about shepherd's pies?
Not until I was a grown up. The only reason I knew what shepherd's pie was when I worked at the hotel because they would have it, and I was like, "What the fuck is shepherd's pie?" I've never heard of it. Maybe.
So what's the go-to snack when you go to a sports game? You don't have like pies and sausage rolls?
No, we had hot dogs and chips. Well, I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know why I said it like that. We had hot dogs and chips. We would plus again we're Filipino, so it's our typical things. We're never the
So what do you
American
get from the
stuff.
bakery if you wanted to grab a quick bite of something hot?
We don't have bakeries like that there. Not like here, like the local. No, you buy bread from the store, the Woolies. They don't have bakeries.
What?
Butchers are like rare.
Do you know that I'm thinking I did not see a freaking bakery when I went to America?
No. Panera bread was probably the closest you'd get to.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that. That's why when we came here, they were like, "Oh, there's proper butchers."
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did. That's why when I came here, they were like,
I remember I couldn't get a good steak in America my fucking life depended on it. I was so thankful when I came back to Australia.
Yeah,
The
we
first
don't
thing I
have
was
butchers.
I had a steak.
"Yeah." I mean, if you went to like good, I guess, quote unquote, restaurants, you would.
I
get them.
did. I paid
Yeah, but-
$250 for a fucking steak that I could barely eat.
But that's what I mean. That's the only place they don't have butchers where like you would get like good meat. No, not like here. Not like you won't. Like it's funny because like the butchers in where when we first moved here, like I knew them. Like they were like fish shops. Have fish shops. No.
Yeah, I discovered that.
Yeah. That's why when I came
I
here,
did
was
say, I was like,
"What?"
oh, I want fish and chips. And somebody was like, you can get a fish taco.
Yes.
I was like, what the, what? So that's what I lived off in America, basically. It was chicken wings, fish taco, or tacos
Yeah.
in general, or,
Yeah.
or
No,
Tex-Mex
no.
stuff. And
What else is here? Like, no.
Did I say that right? Tex-Mex?
Tex-Mex?
Tex?
Take us a ground chocolate. No, oh no. I just the thing we didn't have that, and I think that's why when you guys, not you, but when they're like even the kid's dad and his family talks about all the things that they used to do, he would always talk about chips in a paper thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Because
hell?
fish and chips comes wrapped up in paper.
Yeah, no. Like, what are you talking about? Chips were French fries, McDonald's
French fries.
fries. Yes. Never had it in a
Can somebody
freaking
explain to me in the comments why Americans call them French fries? Wouldn't they call them American fries?
No comment. I have no idea. Pop-Tarts. You guys ate Pop-Tarts?
We have Pop-Tarts,
Yeah.
but
No, not like us.
no, it wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
Because we don't necessarily... Look, Australia, I feel, is a lot healthier than America.
Yes. Okay, that's what I was going to get to.
Like, it wasn't a big thing of chuck a bunch of sugar in your child's lunchbox.
Correct.
You might get a snack or something, like you might get thrown like a box of Nerds in there or something like that. But it wasn't your full lunch. Like you had your sandwich, you had your packet of chips, you had your snack, you had your juice box, you're done.
Yeah, and I love that because like even now, like again, not until we came here and I was making stuff for the kids, like it's so cool that you guys like, oh, actually, to all my lovely Americans, tell me why I only found out this year that Australian schools don't have a cafeteria. And my child has been coming here for years.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. It's healthier because you guys
Australia,
bring your own food. You guys like the outside.
Yes. We like to have our children be a little bit more free range.
Yes.
So it's like,
I love
go
that.
and eat lunch outside. Go sit on the grass. Go sit underneath a tree and enjoy Mother Nature a little bit. Get some vitamin D on your skin.
Yeah, we don't have
But
that.
still slip, slop, slap, guys. We're not just saying go stand in the sun. Arms out like a solar.
Oh, no, was it good? No hat, no play.
Yeah, no hat, no play. No, you must slip, slop, slap.
No, but that's the thing. Like, it's
The
so
Americans
different.
are like, what the fuck are you slipping, slopping, or slapping?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, okay, so it's like, you slap on some SPF sun cream.
Yeah. Put in your heart.
Slip on your hat.
Yeah.
That. It's like slip, slap, slap.
Ah. See, you didn't know that.
It was like, it was a whole campaign. Hold on, I'll find it and actually tell you exactly word for word because it's been some time.
But that's the thing, right? Again,
All
it's
I had to
so
write was
funny.
slip.
It's just so funny how different things are. And again, in the night, I mean,
Oh,
sure,
and
things
it's
are
been
different.
updated.
What is it called?
Now it's slip, slap, seek, slide.
Wait, what? That sounds sexual.
That's terrible.
That sounds so sexual. These are things you're using when you're trying to like.
So
hey,
it's slip-on clothes that will protect your skin from the sun.
yes.
Slop some sunscreen over your body before heading outdoors.
Yes.
Slap on a hat to
Yes.
protect you from UV rays.
Yes.
Then now there is seek shade to stay cool and stay warm away from direct sunlight. And slide on sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun's glare.
Sorry, I do it.
I just grew up with slip, slop, slap, so I'm just going to go with that one. We're talking 90s.
90s, yeah.
Don't know when
But that's
these
the-
other two came into play.
We were like, dude, what is it called? The health department goes, we should add a couple things.
Then
in
I
there.
find out that no, it's always been there. Marge just checked out after slip, slop, slap.
We're that old. There you go. No, but I think that's the thing, right? It's just so different. But the thing in the 90s, like we would have, because okay, I don't know, I'm sure you've seen in the movies when they would have like the lunch trays, like the styrofoam lunch trays. Yeah, you guys don't have that, which is so good. Like you guys are so like not wasting things. I don't know how to explain it the best way.
It's just different. I wouldn't say that one is better than the other.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like in America, if you didn't bring your lunch, you still get lunch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what happens
You can
here?
still actually get canteen even if you don't have money for canteen. Oh, sorry. No, cafeteria.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Cafeteria.
Is it cafeteria?
Yeah.
They still get fed. There was
Yeah,
like
well,
that
you'll
whole
get-
no child left behind.
Yeah, you get
thing where
you
it's like they
usually
still
get a
give
sandwich
you-
and an apple and a milk.
Yeah, something like that. So you still get something.
Yeah.
Here, if you forget your lunch, then you owe whoever buys you your lunch money.
Like
so
who?
so if you forget your lunch and you don't have money to buy your lunch at the canteen,
Yeah.
then maybe a teacher or somebody might buy your lunch that day. But then you owe that teacher the money back. So your parents still have to give them like the $2.30 back that they spent because they're not your parent.
Yeah.
It's your parents' obligation to give you to make your lunch or to prepare for you to have your lunch that day.
Yeah. Because I
and
got
that could be where they actually give you money to buy it or prepare it.
Yeah.
But they're your two options.
Because I used to get reduced lunch. So usually I think it was like $2.50, but I would get it for 20 cents and we'll put money in there. But if I didn't have money, they would still have to give it, but I would owe them as well.
Yeah.
But if you really genuinely like don't have lunch, like obviously it's a case by case. Yeah, you don't have to pay it back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
yeah,
funny.
and there were some days that, for example, okay, they didn't have enough mums to man canteen, for example. So they wouldn't open canteen that day.
Oh, it's volunteers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Canteen was run by the parents.
Wow.
It was all volunteers.
Did not know that. Okay.
But it's the same as, for example, when you do canteen when you've got your children in band.
Yeah, correct.
And things like that. Like those mums have to volunteer.
Yeah, correct.
They're not getting paid to do those duties.
Yeah. So you guys don't have lunch ladies?
Not paid. They're all volunteers. They're all parents.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Oh wow, the world is just changing for me. My mind's like, oh, I didn't know that because when here the kids
because they're not actually like
cooking.
They turn the friggin' thing on and shove everything cold, and then they leave it for 2 hours. And then the children start ordering. They take it out of the oven and they put it in front of you. You take it.
Oh
they
my
pay
God,
you.
that's so funny.
It's
not
rocket science. They're not having to make the freaking pastry from scratch and, you know, cook the meat and put it inside the pie or making the sausage rolls from scratch. They come pre-made.
Yeah,
and they're just putting it in the actual oven.
Too. But it's funny because I will never forget. And
they're not there all day. They're just
correct.
there like in the morning.
Lunchtime.
There's usually one person that would come in, set up in the morning,
everything.
do everything. And then the mums come 15 minutes before morning tea or lunch starts.
And I love that too. You guys have morning tea and afternoon tea. What the hell is that? I've never had that.
It's just a short break.
No, we have recess, but it was not time to have snacks. No, we never had a morning tea. Like when we came here with the kids.
It was called recess, but you had one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And it was just short. It was so you could go to the bathroom if you needed to. You're not having to sit there, waste people's time. You just have your break. So people can go to the bathroom if they need to, like use the restroom, I should say. Or grab a short snack to keep you going.
No. We had recess, but it was not like that. So we would have, morning, we'd have a morning recess, and then we'd have lunch, and then that's it.
And how long was lunch for?
Like I think 40 minutes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
You get an hour here.
Yeah, no, there's about 40 minutes or so.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's so
I have
like
the hiccups.
Oh, yeah. I saw your face. I was like, what? No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's just different. And I think back then, I'm sure it's different now from where we grown up. Like I'm sure my kids would be like, oh mom. Because in lunch now, you could order sushi at the canteen. I shit you not. Like I was like,
can't get peanuts, but go and order fucking sushi. Why not?
Yeah. I was looking at the thing. I was telling my daughter, I was like, no. She goes, my friend gets it. I was like, I don't care who, when, what, where, and why they get it. It's not happening on this side of the road. I was like, I don't even know what this sushi is.
Who is making it, and what's the temperature being held at, and when does it get delivered? Where does it get stored? Yes. And how long is it sitting out before the child actually gets to eat it? I have questions.
Exactly same. I was like, and there was like a burger.
Because I don't even get sushi when I'm watching it be made in front of me, and I'm like,
you don't even know. Those are things I was like, the world has changed. And I think back then, our things that I would get excited for was like a chimichanga. Do you know what a chimichanga is?
Yes, of course I do.
Yeah, so a chimichanga. Those are things we would get like excited about. Or
come on, girl. When I went to America, everyone thought I was Mexican.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was funny. No, but
I was like, my second family is
or like a taco pot. Like those are things I would get excited about. Taco pocket, chimichanga. And this girl's, they have sushi. I was like, I swear you don't go to a nice ass school. The school's nice, but not to be like, why do you have sushi? I was like, what? I was like, I don't even know how to wrap my brain around that. I was like,
next thing you know, they're opening a sushi train inside of the school.
I would not be shocked. I'd be like, interesting. You're still getting you're still getting a ham sandwich or whatever it is that they're gonna get. But again, those are the things that like growing up and those things that you don't think about. What is it called? Nostalgic? Is that how you say it? Nostalgic. Is it nostalgia? Nostalgia? Is that how you guys say it? Or something is that how it's supposed to be? How about Uncrustables? Did you guys eat Uncrustables?
No, I don't think so.
They're like, you can they usually have like peanut butter and jelly. So it's basically bread without the
like
crust.
A Hot Pocket.
Yeah, a little bit like a Hot Pocket.
Just round.
SpaghettiOs, mac and cheese, corn dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, see, those are things.
Always had a corn dogs.
Bean dip. Just kidding.
It's always been around. It's just not something that you have.
Oh, growing up, what did you eat for breakfast?
Like growing up as in... Yeah. When in the 90s or just throughout what
no, when
it would vary.
Yeah, when you grew up in the 90s. Or
like if we had a sort of family gathering and we would getting together in the morning.
Yeah.
Because back then nobody had like proper full-time jobs.
Yeah, correct.
They had like part-time jobs.
Right? People
so it's
could
like,
hang out with their children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I can't even remember why they would get together in the mornings. Like in my head, I'm just like, I remember us all being together. Some of my aunts and uncles and cousins would get together and at one of my auntie's places or something and have breakfast together. But I don't know why.
Like how did it
Like you would think you have breakfast at home and then you catch up with your relatives. Yeah. No, you would get together to have breakfast together.
That's nice.
It was
so.
But I'm trying to think why we did that and I can't think of anything. Maybe it was just them wanting to spend time with each other. I don't know.
Yeah. Close.
But it would be like your traditional sort of Latin breakfast. So it's like avocados, tomatoes, the sort
like
of healthier.
Proper,
yeah, there would be like a thingy of scrambled eggs on the table that you could pick out as well. And
ours too. Like my grandpa and my grandma would have things like when we always
some
had
fruits.
Rice. Right. Yeah. No, we never really had fruits. We had
like
rice.
some watermelon and things like that.
Oh, see, we didn't do that.
Oh, some watermelon.
I love watermelon though. No, but like we would have like probably like hot dog, rice, Spam, egg with tomatoes. No. But that's what I mean. But like my cousin,
Spam? No, never.
Spam,
Spam didn't even come into the freaking playlist.
No, but I'm saying
I don't think it, like it's something that if I look at now, I'm like,
yeah. No, but I'm saying like my friends would have they had cereal that morning or like a nice thing. So yeah, but obviously when I went to high school, it was a lot different. But growing up, it was very Filipino.
As we got into became teenagers and could, went grocery shopping with mum, it was like, you can get some cereal. But it would be like Fruit Loops or Cocoa Pops. So not real cereal anyway. Yeah. Like the sugary stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy here. I didn't even know what the hell Wheat Bix was.
Okay.
Oh, she said 2 okays.
So when I went to America, when we went to Mexico for my sister's wedding and we came back through America, we caught up with some friends.
Yeah.
And to this day, I swear they're going to listen to this and just burst out laughing because my husband and I they were saying to us like, what do you want to do? Because they thought we were going to do the really touristy stuff, go to San Diego Zoo.
Yeah. Oh, I love San Diego Zoo.
And I'm like, no, we have a zoo back in Sydney.
The Tarango Zoo, I like it. Just kidding.
But we have zoos back at home that if I wanted to see the same animals that I could see back at home, I could go to Taronga or Dubbo Zoo or the Australian Zoo in Queensland. There's so many options here. Yeah. For me, going to the San Diego Zoo I can understand why people would want to do that. No hate. I love animals. But it just wasn't something that I was really looking forward to. What do you think? My husband and I said when they were like, what do you want to do?
Disneyland?
Nope. I'd already been to Disneyland, so it wasn't on my agenda.
Universal?
Nope.
Because you were down south, right?
We want to go to a Walmart. I want to understand what the hell you guys are talking about by you can get whatever you want at a Walmart.
Okay. This is going to be a conference.
The equivalent would be like a Big W or a Kmart.
Yeah.
Or a Target.
Yeah.
All combined together, basically.
Correct, yes.
And then you have Walmart.
Have you? And did you guys go to a super Walmart?
And it was huge.
Yeah. Did you go to a super Walmart?
I can't remember what it was, but it was massive. There was like 3 aisles of just breakfast cereals.
Yes.
Okay, they thought we were crazy.
Yeah.
But it was because we've only ever seen that stuff in movies. And I was genuinely thinking, no, this can't be real. This has to be something that they just
like staged.
Pump up in the movies to get some tourism. And we got there, I was like, they literally have everything. They thought that we were crazy.
No, you could buy fish at Walmart.
You can buy anything.
Yeah.
And you need medication, go to Walmart.
Yeah. I mean,
we have to go to a pharmacy. No, right there. Right there at Walmart. You can get whatever you need.
That's why when
you're suffering from something,
Walmart.
You need a bed, go to Walmart.
Yes.
You need towels, go to Walmart.
Yes.
You want fucking chips and dip, go to Walmart. What the heck?
What's funny? It's so funny that you said that because growing up, that we used to have a 24-hour, because the majority of them were 24-hour Walmart. Like we would hang out at Walmart. If you're bored at fucking 12 o'clock at night, go to Walmart. Like the thing is, depending to where you're from, if you go to like certain states, you can buy a gun at Walmart. Anything. Like anything is possible at Walmart. And one of those things that you're just like, It's funny that you said that because when we came here, I saw, oh, there's a Target. So in my mind, I was like, oh, thank God, like there's something. I came here, I was like, this is not the Target I know. They're like, oh, you could buy it at Kmart. I was like, so I have to go to 30 million other places to get all these things. Like,
Exactly.
this is not fair. Like I used to be like, when we came here, they're like, oh, you got to go to a chemist and you got to go do this. That's how I was like, oh, you have to go to a fish shop. Then you have to go to, then I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, this is so.
Like the equivalent that I can suggest for any American traveling to Australia that they want a one-stop shop.
Big W.
Is just going to a Westfield.
Oh, yeah.
Like actually going into the shopping centre where there is a chemist, a Priceline, a Woolworths, so you can do
because the
all
local
your different things.
I mean, the local, you can't get it all.
No.
Oh my God, I love how you said that. I wanted to go to a Walmart. Oh, I am dying.
I wanted to really understand what the big deal was. Because I see it. You scroll through freaking social media and they'll be like, oh, just going to pick up this from Walmart. And I'm like, how? What? Why?
Yeah.
Why do they stock that?
Yeah. You can get
and then I get there and I'm like, oh my God, this is a neighborhood inside of itself.
It is because it's called the neighborhood store. Yeah.
There was a whole, like, oh my God, we have a full store called Boating, Camping, Fishing.
Yeah, correct.
BCF.
Yeah, correct. But you can get it at Walmart.
There is a whole section of freaking Walmart that has just everything camping, fishing related. I was absolutely amazed. But this is my friends literally, they're like, what do you want to eat? Me, Wendy's.
I love Wendy's. That is literally on my list to go to when I go next week. For sure.
You're going to land and be like, Wendy's now.
Yeah. No.
I just want
have you ever been to Jack in the Box?
No.
What? Oh, okay. We should have a Relatable Bitches podcast meetup in America, and we could all just meet at fucking Jack in the Box or Wendy's.
I've had In-N-Out, and I was not impressed.
Oh, I know. We're not going to have this conversation. We are not going to
impressed.
have this conversation because I love In-N-Out, and you don't like it. But
I felt sick after 2 bites, and I was done. Okay, the patty was so thin, and it was raw.
But so good.
Stop it. That's disgusting.
So good.
Yeah, and then you wonder why Americans have so many gut issues. Because they're eating
comment.
raw,
comment.
unprocessed or processed to the shithouse meat.
Yeah,
I should say.
You don't get the right
we don't
thing.
even know what it is. It's probably a hoof that's been uncooked.
Oh my God, that's so funny. But again, I think
I'm not trying to sound like an ass and be like Americans don't know what they. But when we come from like the quality meat that we get here in Australia,
it's so different.
And then you go to somewhere that all these Americans are raving about, that it's the best, it's amazing, and you try it and you just go, I'm just not feeling it. It's not as good as what you think you're actually.
They didn't do well here.
No,
because they
only had pop-up shops here.
two times, and
they both sold out, but it's because it was only a pop-up.
Yeah, and it was a hype. But nobody, from what I've seen and heard, everybody was
because we like quality over quantity.
Oh, yeah. Because there's really good burgers here,
thrown.
right? I do live In-N-Out though. Sorry guys, but I do live In-N-Out. But I mean, they have things here like that are really good burgers. You know what I mean? That you're just like, it's definitely different.
Nothing beats a Hungry Jack's burger. Like, sorry, I'm talking about like fast food burgers.
Yeah.
Like Hungry Jack's,
it tastes
like
so good.
The burger.
Yeah, because if you go to McDonald's,
because you've got burger places here.
Correct.
Have you ever tried Paul's Hamburgers?
No. Have you ever had Happy Endings?
No.
Yeah, and Concord's good. Like I was shocked.
Yeah, you need to have Paul's Hamburger.
Where's this? Where's this at?
It's down my way.
Oh,
it's in
man,
Sylvania.
You're so far.
So
right?
you're gonna have to come out my way one day.
Yeah, we should try that.
And we'll go.
Paul's Burger.
Paul's Hamburgers.
Paul's Hamburgers. Okay.
It's actually called Paul's Famous Hamburgers or something. Yeah. That's quite popular.
We should do that. Okay.
Generally, I was going to grab it over the weekend, and we drove past it, and my husband and I said, "Okay, do we want Hungry Jack's or do we want Paul?
Yeah.
Let's drive past because we had to drive past Paul's to get to Hungry Jack's anyway." And we wanted to see how busy the line was. It was up around the freaking corner. And this has been open for decades. And it still has a huge hype about it.
Ooh,
the fact that they only have to open for 5 hours a day, I think, or 6 hours a day.
Oh, wow. It's good.
They don't even, They don't open until like midday or something like that.
But that's how you know that it's good.
Yeah.
Because it's not a whole like show. It's, we're here.
Oh, it's so good.
What the heck? Yeah,
But yeah, the line was up around the street, so we forgoed it. We were like, no,
Okay,
next time.
we need to go. Look at that. That looks so bomb. What the hell? Why have I not heard about this? Oh my God. Okay, let's do it. Perfect. That should be our next episode. Paul's Burgers. But yeah,
We're going to go live from the restaurant.
We should. We're going to record here. But no, thank you. Like, I think this is it. Like, I think in the 90s, and I think just comparison of how we lived. We definitely
we went so far off track.
Yeah, we did. We always do. But it's I mean, we could tell this, whatever. But I think that's the thing, right? Like in the 90s and now, just in American and Australian, we can't speak for other countries. But it's just been like, it's pretty.
Well, we could, but we're talking out of our ass.
Yeah, because we don't know what the hell's going on. But I think it's more of just how different and the same things are and the quality of things. And look, even when we first came here, when we ate at McDonald's, you could tell the difference.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell the difference. I was like, even my cousins, even like my family that has come here, I was like, try the nuggets. Just the nuggets. Go just try it. It's so different. And they're like, oh my God, it does. Because it is.
For the first time, they're eating real chicken.
That was like, it was so weird when they were like, no, it's 100% chicken. And I'm like, so what was it before? You know, the question, but nobody questioned it again because it's a big brand. And so they're like, they just like sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
But it's just so different here in Australia. And look, I am very grateful, very thankful that my family took us to America. And I would not be here. Trust me, I've gotten reminded that I would not be here if it wasn't for us to move there. However, here in Australia, and I'm not saying it's better or worse or that whatever, but I really, they're
just
the quality's so different here. Because everything is just, again, I'm not saying fast food here is like way better than just healthier food, but compared to where it is back in America, like it tastes different. It tastes real. I just gotta say that.
But it also depends on the place.
Yeah, correct.
America has so many more options of fast food than Australia.
Correct.
Like we have a handful of options when it comes to fast food.
Yeah. But
in America, it seems like almost every other month you've got another brand coming out and opening up a new fast food chain in every single state.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have Chipotle, Panera Bread. They have other things. But even Panera Bread's okay. Chipotle, Panera Bread's okay. Five Guys. They have Five Guys here now, and it's okay.
We have one.
Yeah.
Five Guys.
Right?
That's it.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like.
But that's what I mean. Is that technically a fast food chain in Australia yet?
Oh, no.
If you've only got one store, you're technically not a chain in Australia.
Oh, but you guys have Carl's Jr., but even the Carl's Jr. here tastes so much better. Yeah.
I haven't tried it here yet.
Oh,
I've only tried it in America.
No, if you ever get a chance, it tastes so much better. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Because I was like, because I was just shocked. I was like, that's different. Because Carl's Jr. is Carl's Jr. It's not as popular over there. But it's like
I don't know how White Castle has survived.
I've never had it.
I did.
Is it?
Because
it's just bread.
It was better than In-N-Out, to be honest. At least it was cooked all the way through.
But it's just small bread. It's just like a little.
Yeah, they were just like tiny little. They were more like sliders.
Yeah, but wasn't
sliders?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ooh.
It wasn't. It was. We had it because, again, a bunch of Australians just wanting to try random American things that we've seen on social media and movies and things like that.
If you ever go back to America, you should definitely try. They have like Zaxby's, Raising Cane's. I don't really like chicken tenders and stuff like that, but it's pretty good. I think the Raising Cane's sauce tastes good. No, the tenders are okay, but then I know Zaxby's, like the chicken, I feel like it's better. But that's the thing, you don't know. Like when you go there, depending also where you're from, there's things that we have and then some things that, because even Chick-fil-A, you've heard of Chick-fil-A? Yeah, that Chick-fil-A is pretty good.
Did have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you don't like it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah,
I didn't mind it.
It was okay.
Preferred Popeyes. Popeyes? Is that how you say it?
Popeyes. What? Yeah, their crunchy burger is probably better. Have you ever had? Oh, it's a Church's chicken. That's a Texas thing. Church's chicken. It's pretty good. But again, we digress on all of these. But
I know we went from talking 90s to now just talking fast food in American restaurants.
Yeah, but I think it's just compared to like this episode is really just sharing with you in the 90s, different now. There's a lot of comparison between here and Australia. I mean, between America and Australia. It's all gosh, I already left. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day and we will see you. Oh, no, do you have anything to say?
Nope.
And we will see you in the next episode. Bye. And that wraps up another episode of the Relatable Bitches podcast. We hope you enjoyed our chat today and found something that's resonated with you.
If you loved what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more relatable bitches like you.
And remember, you can connect with us on social media. All links are in the description.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep it real and stay relatable.